right. I think everyone can hear us currently. Can you check? Yeah, I think we're all set. I'm gonna make sure that we're all good, but I think we are. Hello everyone.
Check on PlayStation. How are you guys doing?
What's
Welcome
up? How's
to
everyone going?
the under 18 live hype party. This is just like the one we did for the Watchtower a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. All right. Well, hello everybody. Welcome. Um, I'm Patrick.
I'm James.
And we are here on this live stream. Make sure to type your questions in the chat. We'll be talking everything under 18. That's our new show that is coming out tomorrow at 3 p.m. I think. I'm gonna get it on my TV currently. Open YouTube. But we already have two questions.
I have it on my TV.
Yeah, we already have two questions.
You have two questions already? Damn.
But do we want to just do?
Open on my PlayStation. I got nothing.
I got two right now. Do you want to give a brief description of?
Yeah. We'll go into the show first because I don't think a lot of the information about it has been revealed through our trailers and such. We've kind of just been giving shots. So, with that into mind, I guess I'll start. The basic rundown of the show. So, it's, the universe is, pretty much normal to our own. It's just that there's this catastrophic event on Earth that everyone over 18 years old, so everyone that's basically an adult, just randomly disappears. They're just gone. They vanish off the face of the Earth, and the only ones left to kind of survive or live on Earth are the people that are younger than 18, also known as kids, teens, preteens, all that. So yeah, it's kind of, it's a story about obviously there are no adults anymore, so the kids are left to scour the earth and, because they're kids and they're immature, they try and claim power and stuff and get weapons. Basically, the entire earth just becomes a huge apocalyptic war zone type thing because every kid just wants to rule the world for themselves because, again, they're all stupid. So our characters kind of just lay low in their own house and try and avoid any of the nonsense. And that's kind of where the first episode starts, which is called The Pilot.
Yep.
Kind of basic name. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the background we can give on the show. Obviously, we don't want to reveal too much because we want to save some of that for the episode. But yeah, that's just kind of the basic rundown that we can give you guys.
Do we want to get into our first question?
Yes, we can do our first question.
Our first question is, how was production?
It was really fun, actually.
I would say it was stressful.
Yeah,
to get all the lines done. I have the script right here.
Because I don't think Aaron and Lily are going to mind us saying that they're not the easiest people to work with in terms of filming or anything.
Yeah.
And that's just because they haven't done it before. That's not their fault. The only thing they've been in is CK Summer Games. We don't have to act in that much.
Yeah.
That's all non-scripted. But this is very much scripted. And obviously we had experience with doing stuff like the Watchtower and other scripted videos.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. We actually shot it all in one day, which is crazy. Well, we had some other shots, we had some very minor stuff on other days. But unlike the Watchtower, we shot basically all of it all in one day, which was good. So we could kind of knock everything out of the park. Because originally we were only going to film half of it, but then we just kind of all decided that it was stupid to do that. So we filmed everything on that one Saturday, which I think was last Saturday at this point.
Yeah.
It was 2 Saturdays ago, maybe.
And
but the episode is done.
Yeah, it took me a week to edit. That goes into another question. What's your editing software? I used Premiere Pro in this. And yeah, it's pretty fun. It gives you a bunch of stuff. And yeah, so make sure to type your questions in the chat. I think the bloopers during it, I think the bloopers are coming out in a week.
The bloopers are funny.
The bloopers were funny. And yeah, make sure to type your questions in the chat. I'll try to. Hold on. But yeah, so this is probably our project that's taken the less time, because like the Watchtower took like a month. This literally took like 2 weeks.
Yeah, this did not take that much.
And yeah,
really, like we said, it took about I don't know. I'd say it took me and Patty how long did it take you to write like the first draft?
It was literally 2 hours.
And then I just kind of fixed it up a little bit and wrote some of the scenes, and that only took like 30 minutes. So yeah, it didn't take us that long to write, much like the Watchtower, and then it didn't take us that long to film, which was contrary to the Watchtower, because that took us an abysmal amount of time to film for still a relatively short little movie.
Yeah. Our next question: how many episodes will there be? This really depends on let's hope everyone watches The Watchtower on January 5th or 4th. Yeah, it's 5th. And then we'll decide. I think we're deciding either. I think we want to do small episodes at first, like 3 or 4 episodes in the first season. But then, like, if there's great response, then we will do like more episodes like the next month or something like that. So I think we'll definitely get a bunch of episodes out. But right now
we have 4 episodes in mind right now. Just keep that in mind. We have 4 episodes, the basic stories of those. We haven't written any of them out yet, but we have like a basic idea of what we want to do for the second episode, third episode, fourth episode. But I think another answer is like, to put it plainly, it's just depending on how long we want to draw out the series and how much story we want to tell. Because there's a lot to be told. Because we really like this universe, and me personally, I really like the setup and the premise that we have. So I think it can be taken a lot of different directions. And I almost think what we could do is go the anthology route and follow somebody else or like a different group during this time. To kind of give like a new perspective on the world. Maybe it's like somebody who did go out and riot in the streets and grab guns and rob stores and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do. I do agree with you on that.
We could go different routes, obviously, and we could have it in different ways. But I think for right now we have like 4 episodes planned, and then we might do a little bit more. But I think no more than 8 episodes for this first season of us.
Yeah, and I think I would love to do, if there's a bunch of hype. So basically how the show starts, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it starts like there's the story, something happens, and then it's 10 days later. What I would like any movie possibly, if we get a bunch of viewers in this, and then we can do like 10 Days of Hell or something like that, where it's like they're really what happens in that 10-day span of where the show doesn't cover. I think that would be pretty cool. I think the second episode is going to be more action-based. Like, the first episode was just establishing the characters, establishing the plot. And the second episode will be a lot more, I think, action-packed. Like, we're running through the woods. I have that planned. I've wrote, like, 2 pages for it. And we're definitely gonna hopefully get it out very soon. I think it might take us a little bit long. But I think eventually, like, I'm planning we're going to post those, like, mini teasers that you guys saw, like, 3 days before, the episode's supposed to come out, so you guys are aware of what's going on. Also, if you follow our Instagram on the stories, I post a lot of, like, editing updates, so then you'll know when that's coming out. And yeah, I think, I'm very excited. I know we're working on a bunch of stuff right now. Like, the Watchtower 2 and, more shows. But,
I've... in the works, because you've seen the announcement video where we released all of our new stuff. We do have a lot in the pipework, and we even have maybe more to add to the table, so we'll get to all that. Also, I don't know if we've mentioned it yet, and I actually don't know if we've mentioned it in, like, a video yet, but the way we're going to be releasing episodes is that we're going to be doing it every other week. So, like, there's a Friday, and then we skip out on the Friday, and then that third Friday will be the second episode, and we'll kind of be going every other Friday. So we'll have to skip out a week each time, because these episodes do take still a significant amount of time to write, film, and then it takes an abysmal amount of time to edit and put everything together, finalizing it. So yeah, that's our plan for now, is to do every other week, have a new episode. So at most, I feel like this will be done like right before summer, maybe. Like if we really took it out and did 8 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
But this is mostly going to be like, if anything, it'll probably just end in like spring, something, sometime around then.
We'll hope. And then hold on, I just want to share real quick. So right now, the Watchtower official trailer. Now this is on Facebook, is at 800 views. So let's round of applause there, everyone. Round of applause.
I'll clap my arm. I can't really. My arm's holding my phone.
Oh, I did.
So we actually did some like sponsorship stuff on Instagram, and we're getting some good coverage from that. So it's pretty good.
And let's hope we're very close to 200 subscribers. Let's do it, guys.
Actually, I just checked the other day. We are very close. We were at 188 subscribers, guys. So we need 12 more subscribers. We can get to the big 200. So that would be very exciting if we could hit that in the near future.
All right, we have another question. Are you thinking of having guest stars on the show? I think we're open.
Also, do you know who that is that's commenting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm open to having people on the show. I think the 3rd and 4th episode, you'll see some new members of the cast coming on. I think the 2nd episode even. And the way I'm writing the show, you'll be seeing some dramatic parts in the 2nd episode, some stuff you have not expected. But I think overall filming with even like 4 people was a little bit or 5 people, was a little bit difficult. But I am definitely open to having more cast. Obviously, we need to be COVID safe though, and we can't have huge casts. That's why we didn't do. That's why we didn't do Winter Games, is because as we want a bunch of people on the show. You have to worry about, the cast. Is the cast comfortable with this? And I think with a big cast, I think the answer is, no. But I am very open to having, like, 2 or 3 people could join on the cast, for certain episodes.
That's what I was kind of thinking, too, is to have, like, maybe 2 guest stars on certain episodes. But, like, no more than, like, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Because you don't want, like, the big groups.
Make sure to type your questions in the chat too, but I think we should just get into like filming. So filming really came together like that month. So Monday, I wrote the first. The idea actually came to me from sleeping pills, not sponsored, and then I was like,
not sponsored by sleeping pills.
And seriously, like the first episode is basically what played out in my head. Like seriously, and James comes over, Sean and Lily come over, and it's like a big thing. It's like, what is going on? I had to morph it a little bit because, in every show you have to morph the original idea. So I wrote down, the skeleton script, as we call them, and then obviously I texted James. I was like, hey, I want to do this. I explained it, and then he's like, all right, I'll go through and then like that Thursday or Friday, I think we finally finished the script, and then that day, or the filming day, I fell off, or we went off the road because it was snowy. Fun fact for that. And there was worry that we weren't going to film that day, but we persevered. We went there, and it was a good time. I think it was stressful though, especially for me because I was like trying to run back and forth. But yeah, I think we had a lot of fun. I think it kind of gives that Watchtower feel of like a creepy thing, because I don't really like I like the creepy stuff more than like a kids show, and I think that we can definitely do a bunch of cool stuff since we did the Watchtower. It's been pretty cool. Because the Watchtower, that officially hit 400 views. If we can clap for that, that hit 400 views. It's very exciting. Very good. And yeah, so make sure to type your questions in the chat, guys. We'll read them off and we'll answer them. This is a pretty cool stream. We got 7 people on right now. I think it hit our overall total was 10, which was bigger than the Watchtower's hype party. So let's give a round of applause for that. That's right. That's right. Just giving a round of applause all around, baby. That's what we're doing here. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun here. Make sure, if you have any questions at all about, the Watchtower or, what's going on, make sure to, type in the chat, see what's up. And yeah.
Because while we'll obviously answer questions in the future, this is where, this is the dedicated time to where we're opening to answer any questions. So this is kind of your time. Even if you have a very, very small question or a question you think is stupid, please put it in the chat because we would love to hear anything you have. Even if you're just I'm really excited for this, love to hear that as well. So yeah, be sure to put anything in the chat that you like to tell us.
And yeah,
I guess we can just keep talking about the show.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Go ahead. I'm connecting my AirPods right now, so you can just go ahead. Go at it.
I should try to think about it right now.
Yeah.
Because we discussed filming, right? We discussed filming.
Yeah. We can discuss editing.
Fun fact: during filming, we actually had to put on Finding Dory in the background because that's part of the story. Is that to entertain the little kid character who was also played by my little brother. They put and obviously because cable doesn't work anymore because there's nobody to operate it, there's nobody to actually put out televised TV. So they just watched TV. So that was funny because we always had to do that. And at one point we couldn't film, or I think we paused filming because we actually couldn't find the TV remote to mute the movie. We didn't want the movie noise in the background to pick up and get copyrighted or something like that. So. That was something that funny that happened there.
Yeah, and yeah, I think it was pretty. This was a bigger, or I don't know, it was a different feel because the Watchtower when we ended it, it was all right, we're done. See you in a year if we make a second one, and this one was more of a all right, we'll see you in a couple weeks when we film the second one. It was more of a. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about filming a TV show because I think a movie it's one and done, or two and done. Whenever you film whatever, but this is more of a collaborative, is if that's the right word to use, and it's more of a I don't know, a different perspective. Yeah, yeah, because. I was looking at, post-apocalyptic shows, and I'm very open to, more seasons, but I think more seasons would look at, different people, as James said. I like that idea, because, we introduced some more people in the third and fourth episode, so I think that in the third and fourth episode, those people we could look at in those, 11 days or whatever prior to what happened, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I've watched the final cut of Under 18. I've watched it too many times that I'm actually annoyed of it now, believe it or not. And I what? Yeah. Yeah.
Which feels weird to say the least, because I also didn't watch the Watchtower.
Yeah. You watched snippets, just like this. You watched the ending of the Under 18.
Yeah.
And.
Yeah, he showed me during editing and stuff like that, so it was still very slow and whatnot.
Yeah.
Also, just some fun, just some stories about filming. The flashback scene for my character. We kind of give a little backstory, just a little bit, just a little tidbit of backstory on that sort of 10-day period that we skip out on.
Yeah.
About what I was doing, and we had to film all those scenes in the middle of the woods, and you actually see some of those shots in the trailer that we put out. And let me tell you, it was so cold.
Oh, it was freezing when we were filming.
Because, see, the bad thing about us is that whenever we plan wardrobes for shoots, and this is for the Watchtower too, we always plan them with the least clothing on. We always wear t-shirts and shorts and shit. And even even though we had more for this, like I had a zip up, I had pants, so I wasn't freezing out there. But I didn't have gloves because I just had a t-shirt underneath and like the thinnest zip up sweatshirt ever.
Yeah.
So like I didn't have gloves, I didn't have actual sleeves besides my zip up, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure like cause it was funny because Patrick got to go out in like snow gear, and I was out there in like, you know.
Oh yeah, I wasn't.
Spring or fall attire.
I wasn't messing around there. I had, when you're handling the camera, it's all for, yourself. You're trying to get those good shots, but also in the comfort of the nice, awesome, cold. Or no, not cold, because you're hot during it. And yeah, I mean, I think we had a lot of fun filming this one. This one, brings a lot more, I wouldn't say cast, but brings a lot more like main cast on.
Yeah, because usually it's just me and Patty, and even in this it's still me and Patty, but we also have new Aaron and Lily as cast members because they haven't been in a scripted thing before, and Aaron actually takes more of a lead in this one, considering that she's probably the most adult out of all the characters. So she does take sort of a leader role in terms of the group, like where they stand. Considering that the other two are like 15-year-olds, and even though Lily's pretty much the same age, she's got the little kid character to worry about as well. So yeah, and I think that's going to be interesting for Erin because I think she's going to get more and more into it as we keep going with the series.
Yeah, and
yeah, we'll see what we do with that in the near future.
And I think that it was a good test, to see how good they are on camera, and I think they aced it, and I think Lily especially, she was very go with the flow, and she we planned to film in 2 days like James said, and then we finally got there and it was one day and it was quick and easy, and then we filmed. There was 2 scenes that we had to film. One of them was James's. Both of them were flashbacks. One of them was James's flashback, and then the other one was my flashback with Aaron. And I feel like we can say the names. We'll just say the names. We won't say their roles. So Aaron plays Jessica, right? So Aaron plays Jessica. Aaron plays Jessica. Aaron plays Jessica. Lily plays Racheal. Louie, I'm Louie. Brody is James, and then Walley, Sean makes an appearance. He actually has some decent. He has a decent amount of lines, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it was fun.
Very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, and obviously. It was interesting to film that type of, because obviously, before it was, or I'm just basing off the Watchtower. Before the Watchtower was our first production, like scripted, I feel like, and we learned a lot from that. I learned some editing tricks from that, and the black bars. I'm still hurt because the black bars aren't that low in this one. But they didn't really work low because you gotta measure out what you're gonna film, and for this show at least you needed the full picture. There are still black bars, but you needed a more experience, I felt. And the intro, it is long, but you gotta stick with it. And yeah, and I don't know if you've said it already, but I used more songs in this than I did in the Watchtower, and actually it's banned in 4 countries. That's what that ad was before. It wasn't because it was too scary. That was just publicity. But this was it was too, or it was just because of copyright claims. But then obviously we're like it was too scary and stuff. But yeah, I think let's get some quick questions in the chat. We'll probably stay on for a little bit longer if we don't get questions. But yeah, we're in it to win it. In it to win it.
We'll take a couple more questions. Maybe said a lot about the show. And honestly, that's the thing about it. Even though we've hyped it up for a long time, it is only one episode, so we can't really talk that much about it
Yeah.
and about the series because even we don't know where we want to take it, as we discussed with you guys, a couple minutes ago. So yeah, it's a very work in progress show, but we want to give it our all. We want to make it the best for you guys, so that you guys can enjoy the same as us.
Yeah. I think, obviously, let's hope that we get enough people so we can do more episodes. I feel like the pilot episode is going to be distanced from the rest of the season. Like, I feel like the rest of the season it will be like boom, boom, boom. But the pilot episode is more of a, all right, we did this. It was either popular or not. Let's go from here. Let's plan out what we're going to do. Because obviously, if it, does, okay, we'll do like, all right, we're going to do 3 episodes or 4 episodes for the, first season. And then, I think we're going to do it like, I don't know if other shows have done this, but it's going to be like 4 episodes. And then, if we would like to continue with either like just like a final 5th episode or, like The Office UK did, they did, like I think they did 3 seasons and then they did like 2 Christmas specials. We could do like 1 season and then do like, a quick last episode just to wrap everything up, and then obviously in season 2 me and James could step back and kind of be behind the scenes, and we could follow a new family, or James's character could be in it. I'm thinking of plots in my mind right now as we're on this live, but yeah, I think all the characters, I don't think you'll predict this show, right? Like, I have an idea for episode 2 that will probably even blow James's mind. Because I think this show, you have to expect the unexpected, if that makes sense. Where, you think something's going this way, but then, it just turns the other way. And, I think, that we will hopefully, be very good at this show. And it will do amazingly. Because, even if the show's, doesn't do amazing, the first episode, the pilot episode, it was very fun to film. It was a great experience. Like, I think right now we have 4 CK Films projects along with our, regular, like, we already have like 5 projects planned that aren't CK Films, like Marathon Beach and, CK Summer Games Survivor. And, I think I personally like these more, even in like just the editing form, because, obviously, I'm going to stop saying because I keep saying that a lot. I think that it's very fun to film a CK Films production more than a CK Entertainment Studios, just because, CK Entertainment Studios is, hey guys, what's up, like talking to the camera, but then CK Films is a more cinematic look, and, I like it. I like it. What do you think? What do you like better? Do you like reality or like CK Films?
The CK film stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one of my main things. I think, and this kind of like been like a back note in my head. I've always been interested in acting or something to do with filmmaking. So yeah, that's always been something where if I get to do it on camera and for you guys, I'm always down to do that. So yeah, that's always been sort of my preference for these videos. Also, just speaking on, because I kind of forgot about it. I kind of lost my train of thought earlier. Speaking on what Patty said earlier about how the show does, this is, the pilot episode is really our test episode to see if you guys enjoy it. And on that episode, we really want you guys to leave your feedback and, all your, comments and concerns about the show. So, like, if you really enjoyed it, please let us know, because you guys have no idea how much that pushes us to make more episodes and to do more content for you guys. Even just the slightest, I really enjoyed this, or this is really good, please make more, what's going to happen in episode 2, that really, really helps us out, like,
Yeah.
a ton, and it gives us, like, that is the primary motivation for us to keep making more episodes. And if there's something that you didn't enjoy, or you want something to be changed, you want something to be added, something like that, all constructive criticisms, please leave them as well, because we are always open to constructive criticism so that we can grow as content creators and whatnot. But please just don't write out like, oh, this was absolute garbage or whatever, or don't write it like a 5-year-old. Okay, because I've gotten some of those on my video, and honestly, they're just more embarrassing than anything, and then you're really just making a fool out of yourself. So if you're gonna leave any criticism, please make them very thought out and have them be constructive criticism and not like just pure hate comments.
Yeah, and
that's what I just wanted to put out. I just wanted to put out the big want for feedback on that video. So yeah, if you guys watch episode 1, please leave your feedback. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think going off this, sorry, I'm changing up the stream stuff. I think that we might honestly, or I might try to set up like an email that you guys can email in your thoughts, so it's not in the comments, and it's more of a anonymous thing than doing the comments. But we'll figure that out. Just we'll put it in the description of the video, and then that will obviously change up and see what we decide on that. But even plots for episode 2, like our email is always in the description. Like plots for episode 2, I love to hear you guys' feedback, because then I can go off that, and I think it would be fun if anyone had an idea for episode 2 after episode 1, because we could even make that not in episode 2 and in episode 3 or 4. And I think any feedback is good, whether it's good or bad. It's still feedback, and we're still get
Always welcome.
because even if you're like this stinks, but you could do this and then it would improve, that still shows us that we got something to work on for the next one. And I think that really does help us make all these shows and movies and stuff, because it's awesome, and we have a lot of fun making CK film stuff. And yeah, we've had a lot of fun. Make sure to, if you have any other questions, throw them in the comments. We'll quickly read them off, and then we'll get off air. And
this is kind of our last minute or 2 here. So if you have any last minute questions, anything, concerns, literally any sort of feedback you want to give us, now is the time to do so. Forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
And then all you have to do is just wait until tomorrow. What you said, 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Yeah.
3 p.m. when the show is released, or the episode. Sorry, the episode.
And the episode is, I thought it was gonna be like 9 minutes. It's like, I think it's 11 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's
I was expecting that, actually. That's cool.
Yeah, and it's close to the Watchtower in length, and I think it's better than a 2-second pilot, because I feel like the first episode, my big goal was to establish the characters and establish the plot, so then you guys can be like, oh, this is good, or oh, this wasn't that good.
Establish the world.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So.
Real quick before you go, I actually, something that just popped into me, and I have a question for you. Which one did you enjoy more, or which one do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy episode 1 of the show or Watchtower?
Ooh.
If you had to pick between which one,
in like a making standpoint or like an editing standpoint.
If you had to watch one, which one would you rather watch?
Ooh.
And not based on like, under 18 because it's short or something like that. Like, just which one would you rather watch?
To be honest, that's a very hard question, because I originally wrote both of those, and then James expanded it. Ooh, that's a good question, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I absolutely love the Watchtower. Right? It's awesome. It's fun. It's like kind of like a teen comedy, but I don't know. I think under 18 for right now might take the cake, just because I feel like it's more of a, not really creepy, but more, I don't know. I think honestly the Watchtower. Yeah, I agree with you on that. And
that's something that we haven't really mentioned, but this is a very Bird Box reminiscent show, or like a Quiet Place, where it is sort of like a post-apocalyptic.
It's like a post-apocalyptic show.
Weird premise.
Yeah. What was yours? What do you like better, Under 18 episode 1 or The Watchtower?
Well, I can't say because I haven't watched one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
I was asking you because I I was genuinely curious.
What do you? All right. Here's another question. What was more fun to you filming, Under 18 or The Watchtower?
That's a good question because for Under 18, I'm not necessarily playing myself, and while I'm not playing myself in the Watchtower, you know, there's not like a lot of acting there. Like there's not a lot of differences. I'd say like I'm playing just a kid, like I'm playing just a normal kid. But with Under 18, I kind of get to add this sort of mystery to the character and this sort of baggage.
Yeah.
He's not like the most talkative. He doesn't like to reveal a lot of stuff about himself unless he's forced to, and he does like to keep to himself mostly.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. I kind of like that feel to him. So I don't know. I might say Under 18 just because of that new that new depth to the character, I guess.
Yeah. So that has been our Under 18 live hype party. Remember, I'm going to check the questions for like the next 20 seconds. So if you have absolutely anything, go in there. Even after.
Pretty sure there's nothing there.
Yeah. Even after, you know, this comes out, in the comments of the live hype party, because the live hype party will still be up, you can comment, and I get alerts. We both get alerts on our phones when someone comments. So, you know, we'll return your comment very fast. And yeah, so that has been the Under 18 live hype party. I love doing these live hype parties, guys. This gives us a chance. This gives us a chance live to interact, and I like that. You know, if you guys want us to do like, you know, I think we could, if we mute Under 18, we could like give our honest like reaction to it at some point. You know, maybe this weekend we could mute it and like
you know, like a commentary.
Yeah, like a oh, this happened here, pause it, and we're going to talk about this. I feel like that would be a very fun thing that we could do. You know, obviously, if you guys would like to see that, we can do it either this week or next week. I feel like that'd be fun. If you guys like the more live stream thing, because, you know, today was the big test if we can do it from, you know, each other's houses. And, you know, Discord came in clutch, guys. And, you know, I think we can. And, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope James had a lot of fun, too.
I did.
And
This is the thing, we love interacting with you guys. Any sort of feedback that we can give live, it really is fun to, you know, because this is the best way for us to interact with you guys is through a live stream, so that we can respond in real time and give you guys real time answers. So yeah, these are always really fun to do. But I think if that's all we have to say, if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss the Under 18 episode 1 tomorrow when it comes out and you get notified. And comment down below all your opinions and thoughts, and any comments, concerns, questions about the Under 18 pilot, leave it down below. But I guess that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Peace out, CK Nation. All right, hold on, guys. You have to wait 1 second because, you know, this is live. All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.